What's up, everyone? Welcome to the NHL 06 Dynasty Mode series. We've been quite delayed in this process. I was using... This is going to kind of serve as like a channel update a little bit. But I was using emulators to run 2003, 2004, 2005 on the channel so far. Obviously, if you watch the 2005 series, there were graphical issues, there were audio issues all over the place in that game. So I wanted to kind of do this in a better way and avoid that. And also, given the fact that we're, I was using Dolphin. Dolphin is a GameCube emulator, so it did work for 04, 05, 2003 technically as well, but we never used it there. I used PCSX2. So what I did here is, there was obviously quite a delay in getting to NHL 06. It's probably been about a year, I give or take, since I finished up the NHL 2005 series. And in that time, it really has been just trying to figure out what the best method is to use. And I have a pretty high-end gaming laptop, and it's just, even then, just trying to record and run an emulator and run the game on top of the emulator, it's almost a near impossibility to run it all smoothly. So what I did was I found a original, kind of like the first edition, first generation of the PS3 that'll play all the PS2 games, and figured out how to be able to actually record. So, went out to a retro game store about 40 minutes from where I live and picked up a ton of these old games, including NHL 06 here. So, what we have here is a much more reliable, much more stable way of doing these recordings. I had actually recorded probably 3 or 4 episodes of the NHL 06 series previously on my computer, and just before realizing that I probably wanted to go away from that, simply because of its unreliability. I don't want to run into issues later on, stuff like that. So, what we're doing here is a lot more stable. So I'm going to kind of reintroduce, if you watch the jersey reveal episode, you know that we're using the Ottawa Senators. So one thing I did in the in the computer version that I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure I addressed in the jersey reveal, roster reveals video, was the fact that I made Sidney Crosby, I made Alexander Ovechkin. I actually made like a handful of other guys like Cam Barker and stuff like that, that were high draft picks. I opted not to do that this time just for sheer time-saving purposes. So Ovechkin and Crosby will be in our mode here, and then of course they're made into next season, so I will probably not go too crazy on the first overall pick or anything like that being in the games, probably until I want to say maybe 08, but I'm trying to figure out who was 07's first overall pick. Patrick Kane. So I probably will end up making Patrick Kane and JVR. I'll probably limit it just to maybe the top 3 if they all played, but typically it's just players that, kind of immediately entered the league, like Crosby, like Ovechkin. So our settings, pretty normal here. 5 minutes shootout. This is the first year that the shootout is really in the game. Going through, I'm going to probably turn down penalties just a bit, fighting just a bit. 2-line pass is finally off. We saw that a ton in NHL 2005. And also, as a reminder, we're not doing commentary like we did on 2005. In fact, I'm going to turn my webcam off for the games, and you'll hear my voice just kind of talking over it a little bit. But we're not doing a full commentary aspect. It's just going to kind of be a playthrough for the game itself this time around. I love this setting. I have never seen it in all my years playing when I was a kid. So I was probably 10 years old when this game came out, I believe. It would have came out in 05, probably October of 05 or September of 05. I don't remember ever seeing this setting actually work. So players fired for missed goals. I have no idea what it does. I'm not going to put it on just for the simple fact that I don't want to see it actually come through and then fire one of our players. One little thing I wanted to touch on, I made the Heatley for Hossa and DeVries trade because that happened in the offseason before the 05-06 season between Atlanta and Ottawa. So I've made that trade. Just one little thing I wanted to reiterate that I have done. I think it might have been in the roster video. I'm not exactly sure. It's been quite a while since I did that. So everything settings-wise, we're going to really test ourselves here. And then we might do something right off the hop of this mode. And it's only because I've actually played like 5 or 6 games already on the other version that I would be willing to make this trade. So I believe this was in NHL 2005, but it's tough to remember at this point. However, I think this 2005 is kind of when they introduced this stuff. But outer expectations here, having a player win the Art Ross trophy. So that's what we're looking for here. That's our overall goal. Now, with that in mind, these goals aren't something we're going really hard at simply because we're doing 1 year. As you can see, our goaltending rating is quite down, 82 overall. It's because we have a very good goaltender, Dominic Hasek, and then a very weak backup in Ray Emery. Seemed like this year as well was the first year you could actually substitute a team into franchise mode. So one thing I'm not exactly sure if it was NHL 2005 or not, you can select characteristics for your general manager, basically fitting your own profile. It's going to give, little bonuses here, discount on gym and equipment manager, team functions, accounting, marketing. I'm going to go with the driven trait or profile or whatever we're going to call it, the characteristics. Winning's key, ambition. Again, it's not so much about team or profit. We're trying to win, but mainly I'm going for it for the reason of we need that discount on head coach and goalie coach because this does go the same sort of method as 2005 where the bonuses you can apply, the upgrades you can apply in the mode benefit your players in the long term. All right, so first email here. This is our welcome email. Great pleasure that I welcome to the Ottawa Senators. My ultimate goal is to bring a championship to this franchise, and with you at the helm, that dream could soon become a reality. But in order to achieve that kind of success, this club must take small steps on the way to the top. Have a player win the Art Ross trophy. I'm excited about the future of this organization, and I'm glad you are a part of it. So we're going to kick off our season against the Leafs in Toronto. In this, again, I've played a handful of games. There's a very overpowered move, and that is a one-timer in this game. Again, it's probably not until 07 where we start seeing, to be honest with you, we don't really start seeing the OP goals really start moving away. I can remember me and my brother playing this as kids, and we used to say if we played against each other, we couldn't use the move. The move is kind of like a left, right, and then not too dissimilar to, the current day NHL. So going over the mode here, it is pretty much a copy, I would say, of pretty much a copy of the NHL 2005. There's not a whole lot of difference here in terms of, in terms of features into the mode. It works relatively the same. I think one thing I did on the computer version that I was using was I edited these players a little bit. I'm just going to let teams sign them. I think Messier was the one who retired. I think Leclerc might have retired. Lindros, I think, played for Toronto, maybe this season or next. I can't remember exactly who he played for. Actually, I think he might have played for Dallas this season. But I'm going to let him just kind of be there. I'm not sure if I actually want to go after any of these guys. I'm going to take a quick look around and then see if maybe I want to grab any of them. All right, the Zachary Priest guy that I totally forgot. I believe this was a Make-A-Wish kid who, again, I'll allow to be in the game. He's 79 overall. He's probably not going to affect much. Yeah, no issues there. the one thing I'm going to probably do here, just as we take a look at our goaltending here. Let's go take a look at our goalies here. As we can see, Emery's a 70 overall. And Hasek is actually quite low, but I believe that's due to us being on the road in Toronto. So I don't believe he's actually a 86. I believe he's about a 93. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sign, because I don't think there's like many teams around the league here that have like an extra, like 2 really good goalies. I would not expect too many teams to have, like, as we scroll through here, like, I'm not expecting any team to have, like, Chicago's got 2 good goalies, but most teams have, like, a starter and a kind of a weaker back-end goalie. Just going to see if anybody jumps off the page here at me. Oh, Lundqvist also over there. I did make sure to bring him over, but again, him and Weeks are going to run the show in New York. That one makes sense. Blackburn. But as we go through here, there's not really any team that's got 2 unbelievable goalies. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna bring a friend that we had in the 2005 series over with us, and we're gonna sign Cujo. I'm gonna bring him in as our backup. I'll sign him to just 1 year. So he signs immediately, which is nice. You don't have to wait days and days and days. And then I'm gonna see about any other players. Ooh, look at that. A headline right away. Ottawa News. Ottawa Senators fans excited after signing Curtis Joseph for 1 year. So Cujo's going to become our backup. I might, again, let's take a look at our calendar here. Because do we play Toronto back-to-back to start the season? No, we don't. So what I might do is actually start... Actually, this kind of makes sense. Let's start Cujo against Toronto, and then we'll play Hasek against Buffalo. I think that kind of makes a lot of sense. A couple former teams. So just going with, a best lines scenario here. I don't hate the idea of grabbing... I think, like, we're going to have to upgrade our defense here quite a bit. But I don't hate the idea of grabbing maybe like Lindros or something. Right, guy who's going for the cup late in his career. I don't know. Let's see. Let's go weigh it out for a sec here. All right. So let me explain this one. Okay. So we signed Cujo to be the backup. We signed Lindros and we signed John LeClaire. That got me thinking. Legion of Doom line in Philly. Let's reunite them. So that's kind of what we did here. We traded. I don't even know who we traded here. It wasn't anybody, like, Renberg's not very good at this point, so I'm not sure if it wasn't Verrata, it was somebody else. Josh Langfeld was in there, like, again, Langfeld and Tapper. So again, I don't even really know who those guys are. But what we're gonna do is, we're actually gonna reunite the Legion of Boom line here. We're gonna best lines this and then adjust it, and then we'll go from there. But so let's do... All right, so we got this set up here. So we're going to keep our top line, Heatley, Spezza, Alfredson, together the pizza line. Line 2, Peter Bondra, Smolinski, and Havlat. That's, again, a great second line here. Third line is going to be the Legion of Boom line. So awesome that they have +5 chemistry. it's like the game knows. I'm not sure it actually does. But anyways, Leclerc, Lindros, and Renberg back together since their days in Philly. And then Schaefer, Fisher, and Dean McCammon was another one I signed. Dean McCammon, of course, would be in Ottawa just a year later, coming over from Calgary, I believe. And he would play a nice depth role for the Sens going all the way to the Stanley Cup final against the Anaheim Ducks. As for the defense, not a whole lot of changes here. Chara, Redden together, Volchenkov, Phillips, Poche, and Simpson. I'm not sure if I have a better D here. Can I remember? Decision, Chris Neal, Rob Ray here, just in case I want to beat the crap out of anybody. This is pretty much it. So obviously, like, during the season here, we're going to be looking to upgrade the D. Oh, wow. Cujo might actually be better than Hasek in this game, which is crazy. I'm going to change this to Havlak because obviously the top line will probably be up there. But, wow. Cujo might actually be better than Hasek. So we've got a nice 1A, 1B tandem to go with here. I'm just going to quickly, I'll do this all off camera, but I'm just going to go ahead and edit jersey numbers, make sure everybody's got their stuff. And then we're going to preview our matchup, first game of the season against the Toronto Maple Leafs. All right, so we are all set up, all the jersey numbers, making sure everybody's got some jersey numbers that make sense. So the one, I guess there's a couple actually. Brian Smolinski, I think, changed up his jersey number. Michael Renberg, usually he wore number 19 with the Philadelphia Flyers on that Legion of Boom line. Or Legion of Doom. I keep saying Legion of Boom because the Seattle Seahawks are so in my brain. Never mind. But everybody's got their jersey numbers. Renberg switches to 91 instead of 19 because obviously that is Jason Spezza's number. So as we take a look at our matchup here, again, this is pretty standard. It's the exact same way it operated in NHL 2005. Again, you got your points, you got your overalls, everything. This is a pretty even matchup. Again, offense, defense, it's almost exactly the same the whole way through. Cujo getting the start against one of his former teams. I think he'd already had a stop in Detroit at this point, and the main reason Eddie Belfour was in Toronto at all. So, stylistically, a different matchup, a stand-up versus a butterfly, but should be a very, very good game here to kick off the season. All right, so guys, with that in mind, I'm going to turn the webcam off. Let's go ahead and let's get into game number 1 of the season against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Alrighty, so the excitement kicking off a new season. Oh, Alex McGillney, one of my favorite players of all time. But at this time, dude, this was not even a competitive rivalry. It honestly was the Sens just destroying the Leafs consistently. But with that in mind, not what we're expecting here. Cujo against his former team wearing a Detroit Red Wings mask still. We're going to ignore that. I'm probably going to have to change up the, let's change this. Hold on, I got to change this camera setting because now I'm so used to playing up all the time. So display, I think we're going to have to go all the way up. Always up. Appreciate that. Oh, hold on. Did we do that right? Is that home team perspective? Home team perspective. Okay, so it's the same still. Alrighty, but we are good to go. Let's go ahead and do this opening face-off. I am so, with a PlayStation, so weirded out with the controls. Oh, geez, look at that already. Oh, my goodness. Alright, here we go. Spezza with the puck. Over to Alfredson. Oh, good shot. I don't know what body check is. McGillney. Tucker's got it. I'm going to change the camera angle, and there's McGillney. We'll let the replay ring out. McGillney, again, like I said, the one-timers in this game significantly overpowered. There's the first one there. Cujo, not happy with his performance so far. But here, let's take a pause here. Let's think it's classic. Yeah, classic is what we go with. Yeah, an early setback here, but don't worry about adversity. Smolinski. Trying to bring that up. That was offside. Tucker, Sandine, McGillney, Andropov, Stajan. This is like the hope. Oh, Francis is on the team too. This is like the hope stage for the Leafs here. Bondra. Bondra's the one I was actually talking about when I said that somebody made a change to their number. Bondra wore number 10. Obviously, we gave that to John LeClaire. Oh, chance in front, and Jeff O'Neill on the doorstep. Makes it look easy as Allison did all the work. Or actually, Nolan did, my bad. Nolan was still on the Leafs at this time. Yeah, I thought he was already gone. Tough start for Cujo. But let's throw out the Legion of Doom. Oh, LeClaire couldn't get the shot off the first 2 times. Last time it did go. Also, this is the game with a lot of the skill shots. So, anytime there's a star like we have here on Lindros, that's when you can do one of these. Oh, I tried it there. It didn't work. Let's chase by Lindros. Around the net. Back in front to LeClaire. Oh, good chance. Simpson. Oh, tip. Oh, my goodness. Belfour stacking the pads. Ryan Poitier. Here's Renberg. Just traded from the Leafs. Fresh. Couldn't get the shot away there. Domi way wide. Domi's just got so much skating power in this game, though. Fast player. Oh, Tucker. Never good when they get set up a little bit in the zone here. Let's keep this moving. Here's Heatley. His first game as a Sen. Oh, Spezza. Nice chance. Good save by Belfour. Oh, nice save, Cujo. There's Spezza on the wing. Spezza takes a little bit of a hit from McCabe. Balchikov goes wide. Oh, Bondra. Nice chance there on the wrap, but Belfour's got it. Let's take a look at our lines. Heath, Spezza, Alverson, Bondra, Smolinski, Havlat. They don't even give you time to really look at it.
They're getting ready for the face-off. The face-off goes to the Maple Leafs. They'll bring it out of their own zone on the attack.
Here's Nolan. Had a nice play earlier that Jeff O'Neill finished off. McCammond here. One of the big reasons I also signed McCammond, by the way, was his speed is 95. Ooh, doorstep. Nice save again. Belfour has been so good to start this game. Schaefer's also very fast. Lindros back out. There we go. Over to Schaefer. Lindros has got his first point as a Sen.
When a one-timer set up properly, it's nearly impossible for the goalie to get in position to make the save.
So there we go. We get back on the board. Belfour not happy with that one. So unfortunately, yeah, like it is a little unfortunate, but the cross crease is just so overpowered in this game. Oh, Lindros in all alone gets the chance. There's Renberg. This is also when the players were either really fat looking or oh, chance there. The only thing that's so weird as we head into the first intermission here is the goalies in the game were so small. And I know they weren't crazy big in real life, but the goalies in this game are so small and the players look just gigantic. There's McGillney ripping the first one of the period into the net. So Neal on the doorstep. Oh, Phillips almost got that with a good poke check. And over across to Schaefer. to narrow the lead back down to 1. Oh, what a save. Good stuff from Belfour in this period. Even Cujo had some nice saves around the second half. Oh, that went off Berg. I didn't realize that either. Ooh, Leclerc with a nice hit, too, on Podkorowski. But anyways, here we go. We're going to go to the second period now.
Ottawa will be energized after scoring a late marker to pull within 1 after 20 minutes of play.
Yeah, I think that'll give them a boost as they take to the ice to start this second period.
Spezza. Oh, Heatley. Tried to rip one and got blocked.
Here comes Alexander McGillney. He has his pocket picked to Spezza.
Alfie's got a step.
One-on-one battle.
There's a nice chance. Gets saved by Belfour again. Ooh, that was a dangerous pass.
Sundin to Tucker. He moves it into the
Step up, body by Redden. Oh, Cujo!
And he had to be quick
Oh, what a
to keep
save.
from falling
Take your
behind by
whistle.
2.
Oh,
Goaltender's really effective with the puck. And Jim, that really
unreal on that one.
When the puck gets dumped in, he's like
Got that
having
glove
a
there
third
at the
defenseman
last
back
second.
there.
face-off won by
Sin.
Allison.
That's a big-time D.
One-timer to Chris Phillips.
Smolinski, here we go.
Here comes Smolinski.
Spins off a Klee. Oh, backdoor to Havlat. Nice chance. Oh, penalty coming up. Oh, Havlat, no need for the power play. Let's get our second chance and let's snipe it. Marty Havlat. Oh, yeah, waited Belfour. What a nice goal. Proven at least we don't constantly need those cross-crease opportunities to do it.
Now they've got a chance to play their game and really go on the offensive.
Oh, Reichel. Holy crap. All right, here we go. Legion of Doom. Back out. Renberg shot. Oh, looking for a goal against his former team, freshly traded, same day. Guy just moves down the hallway to reunite with some of his best buds. There's Lindros. Shot. Ooh, it's blocked. Renberg battling there for the puck. Stajan made a nice move. Shot. Ooh, side of the net. Police want to change. There's Bondra. Bondra, nice move. Oh, try to tuck it short side. Simpson still there. Simpson. Backhander just wide. Oh, nice move by Jeff O'Neill. Olchenkov there. Oh, gets the puck away. Bondra, shot. Oh, it's blocked. Man, Leafs have been good at collapsing to that slot. Oh, great chance. Great save again. Cujo. Standing tall since the 2 goals early on. Smolinski, shot. That is excellent stuff from Belfour. Has been tough to beat unless he has been down and out in this game. And Chara. Ooh.
Pushed aside by Joseph. Puck jumped on by Coverley. He's behind the net looking for someone to pass to.
Look at the game actually set up a breakout. That's not something we saw in 2005, that is for sure.
Oh, he's nailed along the boards, and that hurt. Here comes Danny
Heatley, nice shot.
Turned the shot aside. Puck jumped on
Oh,
by
look at this. Bad change. Oh, off the post.
And another shot.
Sundin there. Oh, whack it away.
The shots are even up at 17-17.
Nice. We're getting a good amount of shots, too. Oh, Schaefer. Already with one in the game, looking for another one. Francis, way wide.
Another shot. Fisher, he takes it to center. Under 2 minutes
Turned over. Ponikarovsky, Francis.
Here comes
Where are RD? No defense back, and Ponikarovsky gets an easy tap in. I just don't know where our defense was on that play. Tired, end of a long shift. They just got to get back there. I don't know why they're so high up. Bit of a heartbreaker.
Late in the second period is not when you want to give up. Go-ahead goal.
23, Alexei Ponikarovsky, assisted by Martin. Ron
Ooh, Reichel had a wide open net. End of the second, though, 3-2, a late goal from Ponikarovsky after we managed to tie the game with Marty Havlat. Tough one to end the period on. Let's jump to the third. See what we can do here. Shots even at 18 all. Love this so far.
The puck is about to be dropped.
Spezza on the draw against Sundin.
The face-off goes
Spezza
to the
wins it.
Senators, gathering speed.
Ooh, Char just turned that one right over. Oh my goodness, off the post, back in front.
Brilliant save by Joseph to Jason Spezza, and he carries the puck to center ice. Here comes Danny Heatley.
Oh, Spezza couldn't get a shot off.
Covers up for the whistle.
So he desperately looking for the tie. Couple big guys, Sundin and Chara.
The players are lined up and ready for the face-off. The face-off goes to the Maple Leafs. They move the puck into the neutral zone. Shoots the puck. Turned aside by Joseph to Volchenko.
There's Havlat. He's got a goal already.
For Toronto.
Nice chance. Back over to Smolinski, and Belfour gets a nice glove on that one.
He passes the puck to O'Neill.
He'll good chance.
Save by Joseph. To Bontra.
No issues with Joseph in this one, that's for sure. He's been good.
Turned the shot aside. Behind the net.
Oh, Smolinski got burned on that, but that's going to be an icing. There we go.
And that's icing.
Time to get that Legion of Doom line out there, hopefully. There it is.
He's great at winning face-off. Money in the bank on the
Claire's been
draw.
quiet aside from
Wins the face-off. Allison, and he'll move the puck
a big hit in the first period. So definitely looking for more from him there, but
just made a superb deep. 2-on-0 to Nolan.
Nolan
Shot the puck
turned
from
and
the
fired that one. That one blocked.
He brings it in on the attack.
Oh, Renberg in the slot, dude. He is hungry for one in this game.
You better keep
He
your
wants to
head
score
up.
against his former team.
Knocked on your rear end.
The action's about
With
to
this
start.
top line coming back out, no goals for them in the game.
Shots are 23-21 for Toronto. They're in over the
Francis
blue.
shot.
Steered aside by Joseph. Here's Zdeno Chara.
Wasn't actually
Passes
expecting
the
that to
puck
work.
Spezza. A one-on-one
Trying to block a
battle
pass.
to Danny Heatley.
Heatley shot there.
Belfour,
Stopped.
blocker save to Spezza.
Nice chance back. Oh, and Belak just clears it just before.
To Francis. Here comes Ron
Here's a good
Francis.
block by Redden.
Francis around the back.
Back in front scores.
He scores for
Good puck movement by the Leafs there, that's for sure. Taking advantage of, oh, Spezza's just in La La land.
When he lets it fly,
Not defending whatsoever. That might be the dagger, but we're going to be able to push pretty hard toward the end here to try to get this tied. But 4-2 Toronto.
But if they score in the next few minutes,
They've definitely played a better game than us. Belfour has also been better than Joseph.
Down into the corner. Up the boards to Darcy Tucker. Over center for Alexander McGillian. Shoots! Pretty nice
Save
glove
there.
save by Joseph. He passes it to
Schaefer.
Schaefer.
Schaefer's got a goal in this one.
Fisher.
Sure. Oh, he loses it down low against McCabe.
And he'll start out to center with some speed. Now he's moved it into the attacking zone.
Something I just saw there that I feel the need to point out.
To Schaefer. And the puck's over the line onto the attack. Here's Matt
I won't go into the replay of it, but because I'm sure we'll see it a bunch more. But as Tucker hit the blue line there, he made an animation to keep his skate on side. And I just want to point out how it is ridiculous that that is not in current NHL games. I don't know why they wouldn't put that in, but that seems like something that should easily be in. So we start running a hero line out there.
And the faceoff is won by Allison. He passes the puck to
So we're running low on time here
and
in
he's
this
the
one.
attacking zone. He has his pocket picked.
he still doesn't know where he went. Great deep.
Over center.
Alfredson got to that one, but quickly turned back over.
Now it's passed to Nolan. Less than 2 minutes
There we
to
go.
go
You
in
got
the
some
third.
space to clear. Shot on, gets saved by Belfour.
Jumps on the loose puck.
So it definitely seems like, you know, if you give the goalies a straight up shot in this game, it's nearly impossible to beat them. But if you one time it like that, you're gonna get it almost every time. Sundin makes it 5-2. That is game. We're gonna lose the season opener to the Leafs.
But let's not forget how durable this guy
Again, I don't want to become one-dimensional, but you know, maybe in order to compete, it's gonna have to be that way.
Face-off won by Francis. Here comes Ron Francis, just wide of the goal. Assisted by number 11. Taken out along the board.
Get hit by Lindros. Sit up to Leclerc.
This could be a chance.
Tried the skill shot there.
Turns him away. Out come the Maple Leafs. They carry the puck into the attacking zone. Fires from the slot. Blocked in front of the net. Blocked. Renberg.
This line is for sure tired at this point.
Turned the shot away.
Final seconds here.
Less than
Ponikarovsky with the hat trick. Beats Cujo clean. And overall, a tough start to the season. I thought we played a really good game pretty much up until the third period. And it all just kind of fell apart. Really, it was the second Ponikarovsky goal. Him getting wide open in the slot there. Spezza just not covering up, and that was it. So that will do it. First game in the books of the season, a 6-2 loss to the Leafs. So lots to build on here. Lots to figure out what went wrong. Again, a top line that didn't really generate much all game. We'll go through the 3 stars here, and then we'll jump back to menu and see what's on for next game. All right, so tough start to the season there. Again, thought we played a pretty decent game, pretty much until the third, where it went pretty sideways for us. Here's our review of our trade here: Josh Langfeld, Brad Tapper heading to the Leafs for Michael Renberg. Don't think either of those players play for Toronto, but obviously Renberg played on our side. Yeah, a tough matchup there. Hasek's probably, well, I would assume Hasek's still going to be our number 1 throughout the majority of this, but it's going to be quite tough to get this train rolling again. We're going to have to find ways to score that aren't just cross creases, but that might be what we have to do just to stay competitive for the majority first part of the season. All right, so previewing our next matchup on the next episode, we're going to be having our home debut against the Buffalo Sabres. Hasek will be in the net for this one. I'd say at this point we're going to run Hasek as our probably going to run Hasek as our number 1. Looks like Buffalo's played 2 games here. Probably 1-1. I was just going to go based on the goals, 4 goals against, because it doesn't really, well, I guess 2.5 makes sense. So, yeah, looks like they've played a couple of games already on the season. They've got 2 points. We're sitting pretty, I mean, you can't look at the standings or anything like that at the beginning of the season. It doesn't really make any sense. Goaltending matchup, we clearly have the advantage. Martin Biron, not as good as Dominik Hasek. Hopefully Hasek has some luck that Cujo didn't against one of his former teams. But otherwise, we have the advantage in a myriad of areas in this one. So anyways, guys, I'll do it for the first episode in the books. Unfortunately, a 6-2 loss to the Leafs, but hopefully we can bounce back in episode number 2 against the Buffalo Sabres. As always, remember to like the video, subscribe, leave a comment down below. What do you think we should add? I know we're going to look at defense. If you're watching the series and you think, hey, maybe I should go after a D here. Again, if you leave your thoughts down below. I definitely want to hear from you guys who are watching this series, and hope you're enjoying it. But as for that, that's a wrap on episode 1. We'll be back with episode 2 very soon.